Istongon Jokayadega. Istongon Jokayadega. Did y'all get through the night okay?
Nope.
Not storming. Die mooie dongs.
Oké.
Mooie dongs.
Niet dat wakker, weet ik.
Hey, lucky. Y'all hear us?
I'll read the past today's signing.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Spaghetti.
Is everybody else in there?
I don't know. 8 people.
Yeah.
Okay, can y'all hear me? Did y'all hear us speaking? This was 2 speakers. Speaking when I asked this, he said no.
Oh, okay.
Did y'all hear it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's 2 people that heard it. 3. We was holding a kind of a conversation here, and that even that listening helps you. And so when this first time we've done it, but you know that might be an idea. All right. See, we were speaking to each other about making it through the night, and he said no. And I said, what happened? He said, I fell out of bed. And you know, that's one thing in language. It can be humorous. It's a humorous language, and it's comical sometimes.
Nope.
It's comical. We can be comical, and that's what's another thing about our language. When I say our language, it is our language. We can be comical, we can be serious, it can be compassionate. We put the tones in there to do that. So here we're going to go back to, we're just going to do single sounds today, and then we're going to go back. Okay, so here we go. And these last 3 days, man, this has been a bad week for me. I'm having a hard time with and we all are just, I don't know what it is, but sometimes we're just not hearing right, I guess, or something. Okay. Chi, I, fi, he, a, ki, li, mi, ni, o, p, thi, si, di, u, we, ye. Remember, these letters just represent sounds. That's all they are. When you see this, it means ye, okay? These letters just represent sounds. And I think a lot of times that's another confusing thing, because I'm trying to get to what I think confuses you. And so, because, you know, sometimes when you look at the letter, when you look at this letter A, automatically you see A because of English domination. Any questions? But when you see this, it's ah. Hear the sound? Ah. When you see that letter, it's ah. When you see this letter, it's G. I, fi, he, a, gi, li, mi, ni, o, p, thi, si, di, u, we, ye. And you know, we kind of go into that English sound on this, cause like litki. Okay, listen up, guys. R G F H G F G L M N O P P C D U A we. That's how it's actually pronounced. Different, ain't it? Because for y'all to get it, you have to go into that other sound. But way back, that's how they were saying it. Like gajo, gabi. That's where that tone comes in. So You know, right now we're just doing this litke. Hear it? Litke. It's not li, but li. Hear it? Li, litke. So, you know, I'm just giving y'all a little info there. You know, we're doing an A and li, but long time ago. Ah, chi, fi, ki, li, ben, ne, o, fi, le, si, ti, o, ah, we, ye. Sounds different than what we've been learning, hasn't it? And that's because the words, if you use those real sounds like that, these words will come out. But the ones you're using now will help. It's the learning tool. It's a learning tool. So like we say afki, afki. Hear that T in there? Afki. See when you say it the original way, afki. You'll hear that afki. And that's where, you know, and then ayo. Ayo.
Enter your PIN followed by pound.
So, you know, just giving you some little info here, but it's a, chi, fi, he, a, ki, li, mi, ni, o, fi, si, ti, u, a, we, ye. Good job, guys. Good job. Okay. We are going to go to okay, let's go to commands now. And what we're learning here is like everyday things. Okay, I say this all the time. Juegas. And that's even with a dog, even with your little dog. We got a dog that likes to jump on you, and I was like, "Hey, Juegas," and he may get it one day, because I'm using action too. I push his head down and I say, "Hey, Juegas," and he may know because we got one that knows humbas. We got a dog that knows humbas. And that's because my grandkids know that word. So when they're giving them food, they'll say humbas. And so when they're getting his bowl, he be standing there waiting on it, and they'll automatically say humbas. So that dog learned that word humbas. See, it's repetition in that action. He may not know the word, but he knows when they say humbas and gets his bowl, that means he's going to get his food. See, so anyway, Juegas, that's a command. Juegas. It means quit. Go to sleep. No, just take a bath. Aklobas. Aklobas. Eat. That's a universal word right there. Anybody knows that. Hombas. Hombas. Get up. Alegas. Alegas. Sweet. Pasas. Make it. Highest. Look for it. Oboyas. Look at it. Sit down. Legas. That's one that I've used a lot too with my grandkids. You know, I'll say, because they'll try to get up. Go ahead.
Yeah, look at it, get up.
Uh-huh.
He just or he
just,
okay.
He just, like if I said, Mahijas, look at that. See, Mahijas, remember what mah was? That. Here is this, mah is that, okay? When we're gonna do a review, we'll go through review from the very beginning. So, Mahijas, they're saying, look at that, Mahijas, look at that, okay? Sit down, legas. Hear that tone? Legas. But, you know, you can change tones like, sometimes I'll say legas. Legas. Because I'm, you know, trying to get the kids to sit down, and sometimes I'll say legas. You know, young legas. Sit here. And yan means here, guys. And I'll put that all on the board, but y'all's learning as we go along. And my speaking, you know, yan means here. Okay. Drink it.
Yes.
Iscus. Come here.
Yes.
That's another thing that I use every day. I just go.
Yes.
Yes. Tell me.
Yes.
Amonayas. Amonayas. Tell me. Amonayas. Like if they're crying, I'll say, oh, baby, nagachinokide. Amonayas. Tell me what's hurting, baby. You know, and yeah.
Come here. Could you say this?
Adis or actis. And that's dialect. You know, I say actis. Okay, actis. But okay, adis means come. Adis. But actis means come here. See that? Yeah. Y'all, you know, actis means come here. Actis. But adis means come.
Is there one over the other that's
Well, like if you're
less like commanding?
uh
You're saying it nice.
yeah. Well, adis.
Yeah.
That's a come. You know. But adis means come here. You can't really do that in a in a mean way. But now adis you can. And that's the thing right there, like, my grandson, and I use my grandkids a lot because, boy, I use this a lot right here, command. And he was sitting in the laundry room, and I said, I told him, come. And he shook his head, no. And I said, this. And he goes, he just kept telling me no, and pretty soon, he started mocking me. I said, this. And he goes, this. And see, but when he repeated after me, I was good because I wanted him to learn that word. And so he said, dish. He was making fun of me actually, and just, he was sitting there and he just grinned. And I said, dish. And then I had to put that chigeto gas. Just chigeto gas. I'm telling you, cuz. And he was just grinning at me, but that's what kids, they know when I said chigeto gas, boy, he came. Because that's home. See, I'm telling you, cuz. So he came over to me and he was just grinning though. He was just grinning. And I couldn't say nothing to him because he walked over with a smile. And every time he was talking and repeated, he was just grinning at me. So, that's, and some of these commands can get me. They are me. Like Vegas. You can say Vegas to somebody, quit. And then you can say, Vegas. See, that means you better quit. But then if you say, Vegas, chigeto gas, that means, boy, you better quit. Yeah, you better quit what you're doing right now. See these tones, they can change the meaning of a word, just by saying it with the tone. And, I used to hear this one word that I haven't heard, and I don't hardly use it, lakashradi, lakashradi. And if they said that was the harsh now, lakashradi. And, I don't use that, but now, my mom did. My mom and my uncles, they used it on me a lot. And to explain what that means is like, you better hurry. You better hurry and get this done. I'm telling you. You better hurry and listen, and that's the thing with language. Like I said, we're not as harsh as English stuff. English is really demeaning sometimes, I think. But the Creek is not. The Mvskoke language is not too demeaning, but they meant it. It was meant. Okay. Then, ayas, they'll say, Ashan ayas, go over there. Especially when elders were talking, Ashan ayas, go over there. Because we are talking. Okay. tell me, amonayas. And we went through that. Abilis. And that's when they're babies, you know, you tickle their jaw and I say abilis. Abilis. And they were little, you know. They wasn't smiling yet, but I tickle their jaw or chin or something, I say abilis. See, I tell them to smile or laugh, you know. Close it. Oh, that's another one. Ahogi akhotas. Shut the door. Shut the door. That's 150 times once I get home and go to bed. Ahogi. Ahogi means a door. Akhotas. Akhotas. Close the door. Close the door. Okay. Put it on. Adjust. Adjust. Gaba. Adjust. Hadik pega. Adjust. Gaba's coat. Hadik pega is pants. Adjust. Okay. Don't lie. Lock shigot. And you know, they'll, and kids, you know, they'll do that. I'll say lock shigot. And see, there's another tone. Lock shigot. You know, and I could tell when they're trying to fib to me because I don't call it lying to them. I say don't fib to me because I don't want them to know the word lie, you know. But I'll say lock shigot. And they'll grin because they know what I'm saying. And they'll say, just look at me and grin, you know. And guys, y'all understand what I'm saying here? Okay. This was another hard one. Yes?
What does Loxot Vegas?
Loxot Vegas is stop lying. Vegas, see, quit lying. Vegas, Loxot Vegas. And then Loxigot means don't lie. Loxigot, don't lie. But Loxot Vegas means quit lying. Yeah, don't. Quit means don't. In that area. No. So this Vegas, Loxot Vegas.
That's what I use all the time.
See, yeah.
My kids.
Yeah, Loxot Vegas.
They'll mom me and start saying words what I say. To them, they think it's funny. I mean, I'm just talking strange to them because I talk like that.
Well, you know, I used to do that to Mom, you know, my grandma. And she said, I'm not talking crazy. Because, you know, she said something to us, and, you know, Mvskoke, it was, you know, we kind of like that. It was to me, you know, we kind of agreed at her. She goes, I'm not talking crazy, you know, or something. And, you know, it's comical. See, it's kind of comical. She told me I'm not talking crazy because I would be grinning, you know, I guess maybe I was kind of making it grinning in a smart way or something that, you know, so that's what it is. Any questions out there, guys? What about if y'all repeat after me out there? Vegas.
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 Yeah. No just.
Just.
Aklobus.
Akloba.
Ombus.
Bombas.
Alegas.
Alegas.
Pasas. Highest.
Highest.
Hoboyas.
Hoboyas.
Hijas.
Boya.
Hijas.
Legas.
Legas.
Iscas.
Iscas.
Adis.
Adis.
Addis.
Adis.
Adis.
Adis. Ayas.
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 Amonayas.
Ammonias.
Abelas.
Abelas.
Akhotas.
Akhotas.
Atchas.
Attas.
Lakshigot.
Laxigot.
Okay, here we're gonna go back. Okay. I want everybody to say this now. Vegas, but I'm gonna add something. Hagekat Vegas.
Ageka.
Vegas.
Vegas.
What is that? Quit crying, ain't it? Agekat Vegas. We
Agiga.
cry.
Wega.
Agekat Vegas. Lup no just. Lup no just.
You just.
Lup.
Hurry up, go sleep. Lup no just. See how
No
this.
just.
Yeah, lup no just.
Lup. No just.
Yeah. How about? Lup aklobus. Or what about this? Chifambis. Aklobus. You speak, take it back. So you say Chifambis. Aklobus. I say that to my grandkids. And I got one, I'll say, ooh, G from B, Saklobus, and he'll say, grandma, I'm not from B. See, this to me is fun. Okay. Hombus, noggin.
Hombas. Noggin.
Hombida, hombus. Eat the food. Hombida, hombus. Okay.
The hambus.
Yeah, hombus. Hombida, hombus. Hombus. Okay. Here's one. Madas alegas. Madas. Oh my gosh, get it. Madas alegas. Or lup again. Lup alegas. Hurry up and get it. Lupki. Lupki is hurry. Lupki is hurry. Okay, lupki. Lup alegas. They're saying, hurry up and get up. And that's when they mean it. Lup alegas. You know. Yeah. They're meaning you better hurry up and get up. You know. Okay. Jugo basas. Jogo basas. Jogo means house. Jogo basas. Sweep the house. See how you make commands out of this? Go ahead, Jen.
How about floor? How do you say floor?
Floor in Creek is taktoba. Taktoba. Taktoba basas. You know. Or, you know, that's the floor, taktoba. But usually they'll say jogo because it's understood that, you know, you say sweep the house, you know, you just have to say jogo basas. Okay. Taglegi hayas. Ooh, I heard that so many times. Taglegi hayas. That means make bread. And they're not asking you to make bread, they're telling you to make bread. Do you remember? They're commands now. They're commands. And you know, back then, my mother didn't ask me if I could make bread. You know, like siheki, you know, like English, like saying, "Can you make bread today?" No, she said, "You're gonna make bread today." A command, you know, "Daglegi hayas," make bread, and that she meant biscuits, you know. Okay, boboyas. Ilibega, hoboyas. Or, in my day, about this time, gajo, hoboyas. Look for blackberries. Now, yeah, gajo, hoboyas. Go look for blackberries. And you know, but when we did when we did go and pick blackberries and brought it back, that evening we had cobbler. So we didn't mind getting out in this heat, going on the side of the roads and picking blackberries because we knew we was going to get a cobbler. Don't choke that. Wasco. Ooh, Wasco. Ooh, they itch, boy, that's chiggers. Okay. But we'd go look for it and we knew we was going to have it, you know. He just, anything, my dad, he just, fushwa, look at that. Hoopty, he just, you know, it was everything. You can look at anything and tell somebody look at something. Adami, he just, you know. So, okay. Legas. Legas, uplekta. Legas. Well, that's a little different, but uplegas you're supposed to say, well, we gotta learn that later. So Legas, look, Legas. Man Legas. Man Legas, sit there. Okay, man means there now. Man Legas. Okay. Iskas. You can say Ashi Iskas. Sa Osafki Iskas. Osafki Iskas. And the reason why I say Osafki, my mother till the day she died, I'd say Safki. She goes Safki dogot Osafki dundos. She said it's not Safki, it's Osafki. And then I'd ask her one day, Osafki Haya Hansa, are you gonna make? I say Safki. I say Safki Haya Hansa. She goes Safki Haya Guduis. Osafki Haya Duis. I don't make Safki, but I do make Osafki. See, she corrected me every day. And now it's in my head. Osafki Iskas. Adis, Yanadis, Lak Adis. See, you come here or hurry up and come here. Okay. Ayas, Ashan, Ayas, go over there. Ashan, Ayas, go over there. Ashan means over there. Okay. Amonayas. Not Amonayas. Tell me something. Tell me something. And boy, you know, when women get together, they got something to tell. You know, so the Nakamunayas, tell me something. And there's some of them are dying just to hear that. Okay. Abilis. And like I said, you know, I'd tickle a baby on the cheek when they weren't even old enough to smile, and I'd say, Abilis. And I'd play with them, Abilis. Or when you're taking a picture, Abilis. See? Abilis. Akhotas. Ahoge akhotas. Or Mabodoga akhotas. Close the cover. Mabodoga. Close the cover. Okay. See, we're getting into words here, and y'all need to listen. Mabodoga is a cover. Mabodoga. Okay. Put it on. Adjust. Gaba. Adjust. Put on your coat. Gaba. Actually, it's saying put the coat on. Okay. Gaba. Adjust. Harik bega. Adjust. Put on your pants. Yokovkida. Adjust. Put the shirt on. Okay. Lakshigot. Hey, Lakshigot. Lakshigot. See. Lakshahan Chigoduis, don't you're not supposed to lie. Lakshigot. Okay. Very good, guys. We're getting it. I'm hoping y'all getting this. And we'll go back over this. We'll keep going over and over. It's not like it's gonna stop right here and we're gonna jump somewhere else. We're gonna go back over it, over and over it. Okay, see, this is doing commands, okay? We're gonna go to doing present, like today. Remember, Mojanita is today, okay? Doing. I am looking at the Fujohijas. So if I said Nagin is Stoicha, so if I say Nagin is Stoicha, that means what are you doing, Anna? And you say Fujohijas. And okay, you're doing now, and this is present tense at this moment. This is right now. I am sleeping on a bed. No jazz. Nagin is Stoicha. No jazz. No. I am working. That a question? Okay, I am working hard. Yikchina dorkes. See, I'm working hard. I am working hard. Yikchina dorkes. I am walking fast. Buffning yagabes. I am eating good. Even home best. And that's like that's most of the time, like some people, they'll say, boy, I'm eating good. And they'll say, he's in home bed. So see, like, you go to a church or a ground and you're eating good because they got food, different food. You say, he's in home best. I'm eating good. I'm eating good. Or if you've been like, been through an illness and you haven't been eating that well, but then all of a sudden you're starting to eat really well, really good. So you say, eat in home best. See, that can be in any situation. Okay, I am walking far. Obeying Yagabes. And you can put a tone to that too. Obeying Yagabes. That's just kind of like, I'm walking far. But if you say, obeying Yagabes, see that tone? Hear that tone? That's saying real far. Not just far, far. Okay. I'm reading a book or a paper. Ohonayes. Ohonayes. Jogan ohonayes. Okay. I'm cooking meat. Okay, and listen, you can cook anything, ain't it? The lady no feches. Abiswa no feches. Jesse no feches. The lago no feches. See, add a word, any food to it, and say you're cooking it. That will be you're talking. Okay. Kofunin, I'm talking a long time. Kofunin bonayes. And I've done that. Well, I did that last 2 days. I went over about 4 or 5 minutes. Kofunin bonayes. Okay. I'm taking a hot bath. Hey, not a little bath. Okay. Now, we're going to pass what you did yesterday. Not mujanita, but baksangi. Baksangi. We're going to do that. Okay. So this is did do. Okay. I looked or saw ducks. Fujo hijayaks. And the easiest way to remember past is unks. Add that unks. Okay. Add that unks. Add that unks to it. I slept on a bed. I worked hard. Remember that before you said I worked. I'm working hard. This one is I worked hard. And you can put tone to that. You can say or you can say that tone says not just work hard, but work hard. See that tone? See how that changes that meaning? Remember tones? I said tones changes things, and that's how you can do this language. This language is basically, and Stijani will understand when you say that's that. I worked hard. Okay. I walked fast. Buffni. Yagabayans. Buffni Yagabayans. And that same way. You can say Buffni Yagabayans, but then if you really was juggling, I mean walking. Buffni Yagabayans. See, that tone changes that. Any questions so far, guys? Any questions? Okay. I ate good. Yeah, hear that? Remember before it was, Heating home best. But now it's heating home bayans. Yesterday, baksangi heating home bayans. Okay. I ran far. Obeying leaf kayanks. See, that was yesterday. That was yesterday. Baksangi obeying leaf kayanks. I read a book or paper. See? And remember, your unks means past now. Remember that unks. That's one clue right there. When you say unks, that you got to add unks. That's past. I cooked meat. Abiswa no unks. But you can add anything to this. See? You can add abiswa, dalago, and you can say baksangi dalago no unks. Or you could say baksangi dalago humbayunks. See how these are going? You can change these. You can make sentence. I mean, you can say this. Okay. I spoke a long time. Hear that tone? So what does that mean when I say
You spoke.
yeah, there you go, Lois. I spoke a long time, but you can just say I spoke, long time. But what if I said see that tone? That tone changes that what you're talking about. Okay, I took a hot bath. I took a hot bath. So see, and you can put I took a cold bath. See, either way, you can add things to this guy. And what practice? You can go through the dictionary or get a food list. Say I'm in Creek and say you cooked it, or I'm cooking it. I'm cooking it. I am. Just get a food list and say it. In fact, I think I'll get you a food list. Yeah, guys, this is something that can be changed. You can add any word you want to cooking. I am cooking, or I cooked. See, add any. You can even say ijo. Ijo abiswa. What's ijo abiswa?
Dear me.
Deer meat. No sayas. I cook deer meat. Or ito abiswa.
Squirrel meat.
Squirrel meat. I cook squirrel meat. See? You add little things to this and you're making a phrase. You're telling something. Does that make sense to everybody, guys? Okay, Janet asked, what's the floor? It's I slept on the bed, but you don't have to say bed. I slept on the floor. See? Does that kind of, are y'all getting this? Are y'all not confused out there? Are y'all getting this, Terry? All of y'all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. That's what I want to hear, guys. That's what I want to hear. And if I'm going too fast or y'all's confused, back me up, people. Back me up. Say, Vegas. Slow. Halalat tosin. Halalat tosin. Yeah. Or say, go back. Doors are sajigillas. Doors are ajigillas means back up. See? Okay. I'm talking. I want y'all to hear these words now. What's ajigillas? Back up.
Backwards.
Yeah, backwards. Yeah, go backwards. Or slow down. Doors says, Halaladi, just there goes another word, see? But guys, tell me, because I want y'all to learn this. Y'all's in here to learn, and I promised you, remember, I guarantee you, you will learn something. If we have to go back over this for the next 3 weeks, we will. Because you know what? We got to make time, because time's not on our side, people. We're going to make it, though. Learn something. Learn these things. And, you know, if you need to learn, ask questions, guys. If I can answer them, I will answer them. Noggin. What? Any questions so far? Any questions? Munguros. Munguros means no, I don't. Munguros. Okay. Remember what was, say it. Say it again. Adam Magas. What if I said, what's thank you? Madam. See, that wasn't on our list, but everyone should know that. Hey, okay. I'm getting this, but it is easier for me if the words were separate. Okay, I can do that. We will do that. Jordan? No. We'll separate them. And anything to help you out, I'll do it.
I got a question.
Okay.
I want you to have a listing of those alphabets.
In that form,
Yeah.
I'll ask Brandon if he can make you one, okay?
I mean, it could be on the sheet or paper. But
We
sometimes
got a
like that.
paper with that on there? I think we do. Okay, they said we got one. We
Well,
give
it's
you one.
alphabet, but it doesn't have that B-E like that. P, I have to write it in and
Okay.
and like B for R, it
Uh-huh.
doesn't have T-H-L-E. Or does
T-H-L-E.
it?
T-H-L-E, where?
Or U, U. Those are the ones that I really don't know.
And I will separate the words. We will. That's, I get the suffixes. Good. All right, guys, I am glad you are catching on, because that makes me happy to know that, you know, you're trying. And you know what? I can't ask any more of you, and that's where that respect comes in. Long as you're in class, learning this, trying to learn it, that respect is there, you know. Because I'm going to tell y'all this. If you don't ask questions now, ask me and stuff, ask me, because I'm going to take it with me. And there might be something that you ask that nobody else will ask. You see what I'm saying? Okay, but sure, I can do that. I can do that.
Right now?
I will do that, Odette. I will do that. Oh, we're done?
So you're gonna write it down or?
Oh, I'll put it on a piece of paper and we'll have it done that way. Okay. But, oh, Odette, and I will slow down. Yeah, I can. You know, as speakers, we don't know. Some people say, boy, y'all speak fast, and we do. We do speak fast. But we don't, you know, we think, you know, just speaking is okay. But yeah, I'm going to slow down. We'll go back over them, guys. Redundant. That's an English word. Huh?
If it didn't have no English words on there, I would never know what they were.
Really?
I could talk, but I can't read it or say it.
Okay, yeah. And that was me, okay?
I think I could split them and say it.
Yeah. And that's me because I didn't know how to read and write either. All I knew how to speak. And you know, my mom didn't say, but verb dos. Or, yeah. Uh-huh. That she didn't explain. She just spoke to me and we learned it. But she didn't say, but holy dos. You know, that means two people. So, but it's easier and I will slow down, Odette. Anita, if you need those split up, we can do that. I'm basically, you tell me what y'all want, okay? Tell me what y'all want. And if I can do it, man, I'll do it. Oh! Me and my coworker talked about this word. Yeehaw. Yeah, that's hard. It's in the songbook. I can never say it. Aha. Aha. Did you hear that? Aha. Because me and my coworker, we talked about that just 10 minutes ago. And we said, she said, I can't say it. And I said, I can't.
I never could.
Aha.
Hear people singing, they start with that song, and I had to repeat it myself, and they said, say, aha, because my aunt, she says it like an O way, and me, I said it in English.
So it's aha. How does she say it?
Aha.
Aha. Aha. See, we hear it, but I could never. And then I asked Gracie, and I said, "You know how to say this?" She goes, "Oh, I don't know how." Because we couldn't. So it's aha, Rachel. Aha. Aha. And what about weewa? That's water. Weewa. Really, that's weewa. Weewa. Can you hear that? Weewa. When you got the E, it's kind of smells like weewa. 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 Very good. I'm glad I answered your question. With Janice's help on that one, I couldn't say it. Doba ayes. You can't say that. I would understand you if you said Doba ayes. You're going to your bed. But you would say, wakahanes. I'm going to lay down. And that takes care of that. That takes care of that. A speaker would understand if you said, wakahanes. Wakahanes. Okay? But if you said this to me, I know what you're saying. I'm going to my bed. And if you're going to your bed, that's understood that you're going to lay down. Go to bed. Okay? But that, yeah, that is, we wouldn't use this, but it would be understood. For a new speaker and you talk to me, I would understand you. Okay? Does that answer your question? You say, wakahanes, I'm going to lay down. Wakahanes. Yeah, and that would automatically say you're going to sleep, huh? Oh, I'm over, hadam. See, hofunin bonayas. Hofunin bonayas. Okay, guys, mado forever and all the respect I have for you. Mado, guys.